This conference will now be recorded.
Yeah. So first question is, what is Splunk? Now, in order to understand the Splunk, what is Splunk? Let's go into the world of monitoring, I think, because world of monitoring, so many things are there. So, observability also we say observability. Now, in this world, we have something called infra monitoring. When I say infra monitoring, that means server, application, process, CPU, network, disk space, this, that, and all, right? Then we also called log monitoring. Okay, log monitoring. And third topic which we have is we call it uh, performance monitoring, application performance monitoring, whether the performance is okay or not. Performance monitoring. There are other areas as well. If you want, if you find an interest, you can get into this. Security monitoring, user monitoring. We call it RUM, real user monitoring. Okay, so these are the world of monitoring. Now, when I say what is Splunk, so in today's world, today's Splunk is everywhere. Splunk is everywhere. Okay, now just Splunk is everywhere. It is for the infra monitoring now also, got into this, log monitoring also, performance monitoring also, security monitoring also, RUM also. So let's go to the Splunk website. See, so IT, security, DevOps platform, and many more. So see here, they have a different products for different things. Okay, many things are there. For analytics also they have it. For infrastructure monitoring, here it is Signal FX. So Splunk has acquired this product recently. You see APM. I don't know whether you can read it my cursor or not. Let me talk about it. See here. So this is the infra monitoring, and here we have APM, performance monitoring, vector operations also. See user behavior analytics. Okay, security, enterprise security. Okay, this is for the service intelligence, cloud monitoring, infra monitoring again, cloud enterprise, So Splunk is everywhere actually. Now the problem is, what is the focus for the day? So focus for the day here in infra monitoring, I did discuss about Datadog. Let me tell you, Datadog is again everywhere. But here I am introducing you multiple tools. So you learn multiple tools actually, not one tool for everything. So here infra monitoring, we did it through Datadog. For log monitoring, we are using Splunk in this session. Performance monitoring, we are using New Relic. Okay. By the way, let me tell you here very clearly, New Relic, you can use all. Splunk, you can use all. Datadog, you can use all. But focus, our focus is log monitoring. This is all. So guys, did you understand this? Did you understand this? Hello, are you there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So now the question is, what is Splunk? Is for the monitoring, infra, logs, performance, security. Now, next question, I already talked about many other tools already. So let's move on to the how to install it. Okay. Okay. So let's get installed and let's get started. So how to install it? So I am going to install it in Linux. So for that I need a VM, right? So let's get a VM. You can install it. This is a you have a cloud version also, by the way, but you can install in the your premises also, like a Datadog, which you were not able to install it, but here you can install it. Okay, so now EC2. Let's go for CentOS. Seven. I'll go for 2 CPU, 4 GB RAM. One machine is okay. 30 GB hard disk. Name Splunk. Okay. Now let's go to my notes. I need my notes. Okay, so I need a installation. So I'm looking for, it's not here. You might find here. So this installation instruction, you have it many places. Splunk install. Ah, switch document to follow. Okay, let's directly move to the website. So go to, it's not organized way. Lots of content is there. So I'm installing the Splunk directly. Now here free Splunk. Now skip it. No, do we have login? I think I have a login. So I have logged in. Now with that, click on the free Splunk. Site is not loading for some reason. Now you see here you have enterprise version, cloud version, and free. Right now I'm interested in the enterprise, which is 60 days trial period. Okay, so I want to download this one only. Okay, now you can install this one in the Windows, Linux, Mac. Why is that so? Because this is developed in Java. Okay, so you need a Java, so first you have to download it. So this is the download page. I'm looking for tarball. Okay, so I clicked here. Now download via wget. This is what I want. So here I'll cancel this. So now let's log into this box. And key. Let's make this view better. I'm not finding in putty. Is there any way to set that option permanently? Every time I have to reduce, increase the font and all. So okay, so username is CentOS, and I'll become a root. I'll go to the user home, yum install wget-y. Here it is. I'm installing wget because I'm going to download the package. Now here I got the package which is at this location. So let's download. And now you see that it's downloading. Okay, so now it had downloaded. If I want to extract it, tar-zxv f, here it is. It's a pretty long file. Okay, this is the Splunk. Now here you have a Splunk. Here you have a libraries. Just I would like to check CSO and all. So this is the Linux version. So I think Python code is here. This SO means it's a C++ code. This is the Python code. There's some node modules are also there. And configuration file you will get under etc. Splunk log configuration here. So the default configuration here, launch configurations. So under the app, so three places you will get a configuration file. App searches, these are the searches. One more directory will be having users. If you go back, etc, share also. Configuration, three places you get a configuration file. Splunk, here also you get a configuration file. So basically there's so many configuration file for app, user, and system. This I'll talk about a little bit later. So one image I need to show you before you understand. Now this is Splunk. Can I start it? So go to the cd bin. Now there is a command called splunkd. Now I'm thinking splunkd with some accept license. So you have to do this. So this is the one. Start but accepting a license. If you do not accept, it will prompt you. So you have to set the username. Please enter your administrator username. So admin, admin123, admin123. Now Splunk is set it up. Now Splunk by default runs on 8000 port. Okay, so I will go here and 8000 port. Now this is the Splunk admin, admin123. Now this is a Splunk. Now you must be wondering, what is this? So in order to understand what is this, you need to understand that all the reasoning behind it. So let me share all the commands which I used it. Okay, so these are the commands I have used it in order to install the Splunk. Okay, now next thing is, let's understand the architecture of Splunk. Architecture of Splunk. Now, architecture of Splunk has multiple things, and we need to understand very carefully. See here, uh, we have, let me draw a picture first. So here to here, here to here, Splunk storage. Let's understand this. This area which I depicted, which is call it universal forwarded. Okay, universal forwarder. Please understand this. So now the question is, what is universal forwarder? So universal forwarder is a data, I mean, sorry, it's an agent, it's a tool, it's an agent which is running in the each machine from where you want the log files to be captured. Understand this. In universal forwarder is an agent. It's a kind of tool which is running as an agent in each machine from where you want the log file to be captured. So let's say you have hundreds of machines where you want to capture the log file. Now the log file from where? It can be system log, application log, or any other logs also. So you want to capture that log from some location, or let's say Windows event log, network log, you know, any in request log, response log, anything which you want to capture, you will have to install the universal forwarder in that machine. So if you install the universal forwarder, from there it will send the data directly to the storage. This storage we call it indexer. It can send the data directly to Indexer. Indexer means it indexed and store it. Okay, so from here it can directly send to the indexer. Okay, but but it should send to the heavy forwarder. This is universal forwarder. This category is heavy forwarder, HF. Okay, heavy forwarder. So heavy forwarder, what exactly it will do? It will parse the data. Now the question is, what is the parsing? Parsing is like more or less giving the data a kind of single schema. Like, different source of data will come, and a different format, different input. Let's say if you browse data from some, let's say you browse a Google, so Google will write from India, so that will have a different timestamp, right? Different time zone, different country. But if you browse the same time, same website from the different company, let's say USA, so the format of the time will change, country code, time zone, many things will change. So it is giving the meaningful, it's basically giving the right schema. So here till now the data was mostly schema less, but here it's give us the schema. Let me tell you here, partially I'm telling you, because what happens when universal forwarder also has a understanding of also built-in understanding to understand some sort of data. For example, if Apache, Tomcat, Windows log, event log, network log, these are the generic data, the pattern, the schema, everyone knows that. So there is no, you don't need that parsing. But sometimes you have unknown data. Unknown data means the application data, which is your application, your product application. Now that Splunk has no idea in which format you capture and store the data. So for that you need a parsing. So for that parsing, we need a heavy forwarder. So universal forwarder send the data to heavy forwarder. Okay, and after that heavy forwarder is stored in the indexer. Okay, indexer is a storage, indexed. Okay, indexer. Now in this you store the data. Storage is happening here. Now let me tell you here one more important thing. Splunk, because is a, as I said, is an enterprise based application. They charge the data depends on the how much data you process it per day. Okay, process means how much data you index it per day. Okay, so they are not charging the data depends on the storage, but they are charging parsing, I think. So if you go for Splunk pricing, understand that is a very important point. And here you see pricing. Why it's not opening? Hmm. See here, look at this. This is the cloud. This is a cloud base, I guess, right? No, this is the enterprise base. So this is the enterprise base. How much they are charging? Start at $1,800 per year. These are the features you get it. That's okay. But there is a ingested. See here. So $800 per year. But how much ingested GB you will get per ingested GB? It's like you have to check this. So ingested GVC. So how much data it got ingested? I clicked actually. So pricing is based on how much data you send into the Splunk. The installation each day with a built-in volume discount. So this is the ingested data. Splunk Cloud is also based on the ingested data. Now there's one table which I was looking for. How much data they charge for per GB. So earlier it was there, but predictive price. They change the UI a little bit of it. No. So they had a data. I'm not able to find it quickly because the UI is changed a little bit. In just pricing. They should show some table actually. And the website is very slow. Okay, so you can look at this here. So what I'm trying to say overall, they charge the data per GB basis based on the ingested. Okay, so be mindful about that. So if you cross that ingested limit, then you will stop ingesting actually. That Splunk will stop ingesting. That is a problem. So here you have universal forwarder, heavy forwarder, indexer. Now this is called search head. Search head. So search head is basically reading the storage, and here you can work. So if you are the engineer, Splunk engineer, you should work on search head here. And search head means a component where you can do the searches and use the special SPL language. We call it Splunk processing language to generate a reports. First, you mine the data, what you are trying to find out. You must be thinking like, what should I find it? So you have to find out, let's say, password. Someone is trying too many password to log in into the application, so that will be written to the application log, so you have to find it out. Someone tried wrong password, someone is trying to hack the system, some unusual activities, someone is trying to what is the number of requests, total number of requests has come, many things you can find it. You have to mine the log, depends on the requirement. Okay, you can search, mine the log, create a reports dashboard, widgets, alerts, and all stuff like that. So these are the things we do. Now, this is the architecture. So here, let me write it in my notes. Universal forwarder to heavy forwarder to uh, search head. Now, when I install this one now, right now, whatever I installed right now, this is the one. Basically, this is combined together up to here in one. You can keep it separate also, but right now it's a one. Okay, so if you want to configure the multi-system forward setup, then you can configure heavy forwarder different, indexer different, searcher different. So right now, this is the architecture. Is that clear, guys? Any
Yeah,
questions?
yeah, yeah, yeah. So where the universal folder decide if you everything is installed in one machine?
So universal forwarder will be in some other machine from where you want to push the data to the heavy forwarder.
Is it
Okay.
like client agent
Yeah,
install?
it's a agent. It's a
Okay,
agent.
okay.
So you can go to this here. Uh, and click on free Splunk. You log in, just create one account, keep it ready, stored in the browser only. There's so many websites nowadays, we get fed up with the password management also. Hmm. So see here, so Splunk Enterprise, if you go here, here, Universal Forwarder, download now. So you can download this. By the way, this you must be wondering, there's so many products, but actually, you know what? The same product they have, but these are the applications actually. Don't get scared with the number of products. These is, this is. So they are, by the way, this is the different products, sorry. And this is also, they acquired the different project. I was talking about this one. This one. So these are the applications which you can install here. See, this is one application. So look at this here. This is one application they gave us. Now if you want to install more free or paid application, you can install it from here. So these are the applications actually. uh, Many things are applications. See, Splunk app for infrastructure, Insight. So yeah, many things are applications. So now let's start using this. I think more or less let's understand this dashboard. So here, this is the one application. They made it available for you free of cost for searching and reporting. This is the most important app. If you want a more app, you can keep installing using this you option. So many apps are there, 500 plus apps are there. And again, community also add the app. Splunk also add the app. Some of them are paid, some of them are free. So depends on that. If you want to add a data, then you use this. You want to search the data, you use this. You want to install the app, you use this. This one and this one is same. This one and this one is same. So it's like this. So yeah, what you want? So I want to add the data. So I should add the data right now manually. Okay. And after that, we will do through universal forwarder. So here, adding a data. Now I need some log file. Okay. Now here, you see here, so many options are given. Look at this. You can add the data from the cloud also. Okay. 10 different sources are available. Networking also you can add it. Operating system also, the where this Splunk is running, and some security related stuff. Or get data within a following method. So you can upload the data also, log files. If you read it in a CSV file or something like that, see that. You can upload the data also. And if you want to monitor it, you can add the monitoring also. Monitoring of what? Some specific file located somewhere, or HTTP, WMI, TCP, script. Many things are there. You can monitor it. Or you can set up a forwarder, heavy forwarder or universal forwarder, the one which I talked about. Okay. So if you are looking for the cloud data is API based. These are the API based. So here there are 10 sources. Click on it. So here AWS billing data, you can get it in the Splunk. CloudFront data, you can get it in front. What you have to give it? You have to give it this access ID and what is that? Secret key of AWS, IAM. So you have to give it CloudFront, config, ELBs. See ELBs log, you can get it here. So this Splunk will monitor directly ELB. Then S3 access and many more. So yes, overall, this is the stuff. Now again, networking, two sources of data, so it can monitor the Cisco monitoring and Palo Alto also. Again, let me tell you here, if your applications networking is not there, you can install more app is there. So operating system, Microsoft Windows here, you can monitor security and all. So many things you can monitor it. So right now, because our purpose is to learn Splunk, not right now how you get data, because there's so many ways you can get the data. So I'll upload some dummy data uh, for the work. Now the question is, where is a dummy data? That's the question. So let me look into my system and let me find out where is a dummy data. Uh, just a second, guys. So I got some sample data, sample CSV file. Let's go for data which is called earthquake data. So here this is the all months earthquake data. So I will upload this data. Though you can monitor it that data also. So the moment that file get modified, this will get indexed. But right now it's not getting modified. It's a static content. I'm uploading it. So now when you upload it, you see it's done. So it's asking you, see that, look at it very carefully. Don't rush. Try to learn everything. Here I selected the source, then setting the source type, then some of the input setting, review and done. So here next. Now you see here source type. Now here if you look at this left side, okay, look at this left side, they automatically detected CSV because I actually moved the CSV, right? So CSV, you know, that's a structured data. You know that very well. Structured data. CSV is always structured data, so automatically detected. And but if you think, okay, no, this is not a CSV data, but it's Apache data or Tomcat data or MySQL data. So you can set it up your type of data. Here you see so many types are supported in built with a Splunk. So you see here, this is Catalina, log4j, log4net, log4php, Ruby on Rails. These are the type of data which Splunk supported. Now, if you think, okay, no, my data is not, my type is not available, no problem. Install the application. So you can install this. Here you see data with different kind of DB2, MySQL, and many more. Email logs they support. Log2 metrics they support, matrices they support, miscellaneous they support, network, and so many unrecognized also, and web data also. So yes, you can get more list of supported type if you install the more app right now. Not interested, so let it continue. So this is the type. Now this type has detected timestamp, delimited, and advanced. What is this
We can,
timestamp?
Raj, can we upload any Parquet files? Will support
Can we upload?
Parquet file.
Sorry, I what file?
Parquet, Parquet file, Parquet file, Parquet, Parquet file.
Truncate file.
No, Parquet, Parquet.
Oh, I'm not sure. Oh, Parquet. I'm not sure about it. What is this? Let me
Okay.
Google it. Okay, Apache Parquet file. Okay. So it's one of the product of Apache. For Apache is a common storage format available in. Yeah, of course you can do that. So Apache Parquet. Just a second. So Apache Parquet file. Probably you might not see here. Let me check.
Okay.
Database. Okay, but no problem. Apache Parquet file is not there. Apps for Splunk. Probably you will find the Splunk app, and here it is actually. Okay, so it's there. Okay, so you just follow this documentation, and it is there. Hunk is one app. Okay, Hunk is one app which can understand your Apache Parquet. But now the question is, Hunk, what is a Hunk? The meaning of Apache Parquet is related to the big data.
Yeah. We upload
Okay,
data
that's
to.
so Hunk is basically for the big data. Hunk means Hadoop, something full form. Let me just a second. Splunk. So Hadoop, what is the full form? Full form. Uh, there's a very good meaning. I mean, there's a very good full form of Hunk. It's for Hadoop only. It's an application. It's a very popular application, and They should give the name of it. Hardly, it's not there. But yeah, let's understand this. This hunk for the all the big data. Okay, so it supports NoSQL, MapReduce, your Apache, uh, Parquet also. So all this thing, but it's a paid software. Okay, so now I just go here, click next. Now these are the input settings. Means data, this data is coming, but what is the host value from where it is coming? So because static data, it has taken a host of my server where the is installed. Now which index you want to store? So there's a one index which is set default, which is basically main. Okay, but right now I want to create an index and I want to say earthquake. What is the index now? So index is basically kind of database where the storing happen. So I stored in the earthquake and the review. Now review this information, submit. Okay, now you have got the storage done. That means if you look at this, the data has come from the one file and it got to the heavy forwarder, parse it, store it. Now we can search back. By the way, for this component is separate actually, but I am just to avoid the complexity, I'm using one here. But if you want to set up a different setting options, has a way to set up, you see here you can set up a forwarder management, index clustering index also is possible, and see here, set up a forwarding receiving, index management you can do here, data input here. So many features are there which will help you for set up a distributed environment. Okay, so yeah,
So
start
that's
searching.
here where we'll get the storage to. Like for cloud, we can get it from the on-premise. We need to have some
So
storage installed.
yeah, so it's stored in the same directory. So let me show you the place where it's stored. There is a
You mean the
one directory
location
var.
where the binary instance of
Yeah, there's some location here only. I think I think etc var, not var, some location here only. Find dot name. Okay, just a second. I'm not able to recall that. Splunk storage location. Home var live Splunk. So go to var live Splunk. Now here you are getting stored. Here it is, earthquake. Okay. Now these all are the indexes, but some of the indexes are inbuilt and some of other matrices. These are things. So there's a one index is internal DB here. There's a one index for auditing, KV store, persistent stores, many things are there. Okay, so now let's start searching. So my Splunk you got here done. Now what do you want to search? So this is your search index, the same application. When you click on the home page, click search and reporting, same applications. Okay, so this is a search head, we call it, this is a search head, which is a 4 component, this one. So we human work with the search head, and this is where you can search. Now if I search, let's say error, there's no results, but you must understand this, the data which I published is of the 2019, I guess. So here there is no results, but there's a timeline. Look at this here very carefully. There's a timeline you can select. By default, it was selected 24 hours, but you can set the time, real time and relative time, also range also, and many things. All the time also. See some of the quick settings. So time you can set it up, but right now I'd say all the time for just to have the things easier. And here error is there's no error. So earthquake data was not having any error. Do we have a California CA? No. What is the I should see? What search I should do? So what is happening? So if I see here, I'm searching actually all time, everything, star, sorry, and no event is coming. So, oh, just a second, hold on. No event is coming. So the question is why it is not coming. So basically it is searching the default index. Whenever you search like this, okay, it's searching the default index. And in the default index, remember, I did not store anything. I stored in the index which was earthquake index. While creating the uploading the data, I stored in the earthquake index. So the question is, where is earthquake index? So you can browse also. That is, so there's a way. Let me open up in the new window, and here you click on the explore data, and when you say explore data, let it come. Not come. What is this? Should come actually. Just a second. Hold. Okay, so there's something else coming. Select a provider and virtual index. Create a provider. Admin is not created any Hadoop provider. Why this is asking? Okay, so it's not coming. Let's not see that because related to Hadoop provider. Now there's a one more way. So here I select index. Okay, and now that suggestion is not coming. That is a problem. So here is equal to. Now the moment you see index is equal to, all the indexes has come, all the indexes. So my index was what? By default it is looking for the main index, which is the last one, but I did not store anything. I stored in the earthquake. Enter. And now you see you have so much of data. Now how do you search it? So before hitting to the Splunk, you should first analyze the data manually. And if you open up this data manually, you will see that this is the data, whatever log you have it. By the way, this is a structured data. Okay, structure means you can understand easily. Open up with the CSV. CSV is a structured data. Okay, so you can understand easily. Let it open. It's taking too much time. See here, this is the structured data for the earthquake department of USA of 2019, not recently. See the timestamp when it got captured. So in USA, whatever the earthquake has happened, this is the data. I downloaded it from their website. Okay. So now here you see at this time, at this latitude, longitude, depth, mag, mag first and str. So many tables are, I mean columns are there. See, this is the state here, status, location. These are the state code actually. Okay, so now what you want to search, it depends on you. For example, I want to know what is the data which is a maximum earthquake has happened. So maximum magnitude has happened. So send me the data. So if I want to see that here, first let me see the mag. So here, filter the mag and enter table by mag. Just it's not coming. Wait a second. There's another way to do that. Select here mag. Where is mag, by the way? Do we have a mag or not? It's here. So now here selected, yes. So now you have a mag data and only the data, all data I want, that top data, average over time, events, top value, maximum, and all this data you have it. So I want the top values. So here, this is the index and top 10, top 20 data which you have it here, mag data. Let's say 5 I want. Okay. And this is the last top 5 earthquake, whatever you have it. Now this, I don't like this chart. So I'll click on a bar chart and I display it like this. Okay. So I think mag maximum what we have is 1.6. So why 1.4 is showing you more? Because here 1.4 you have a maximum earthquake, 1.6 lesser than that, 1.3. So if you want to do that maximum output also, you can do that. Field mag. So now these are the only fields of mag. Now what I want is remove the duplicacy. These are the SPL or chart by location. Location we have it. Okay, just let's add here only location. Yeah. So now you have two fields, mag and locations. So mag, no, location is not coming. Let's go to here. Study this. Mag is not a right field. I want to do, what is this? Magnitude. Okay, so now let's try to find out uh, maximum value over the time. So here, see max mag, and you see from last all time, which is the value, which is the maximum earthquake which you have got it. Now see, this is the kind of data I got it over the time chart, max mag. So if you see here, this is the maximum earthquake which has happened. You can look at this here. Now this is the one of the reports. Now I will store this SPL. Now also I want to count number of earthquake. So what should I do? Count event. Now count event. I selected correctly. Count, just count Splunk count by field. I want to count number of number of total earthquake. So here, what is this? Time. So stats count by time, all time. Huh. So this is the number of count, but this view is not good. So I'm not liking it. So what we do here, visualization, and I will change this visualization to number. Now this is this is the one, right one. So this is a one script, SPL. So here I got this one, which is a kind of graph, time chart graph for the earthquake, and here I got a total count of earthquakes. Now I want to know how many earthquake has happened in the California region. See the location, CI, MB, UC. These are the states actually, location source. So location source, I want how many total earthquake has happened in the CI region. Okay. So what should I do? So first I should field CI. Let me FIE, spelling mistake actually, FIELDS location by location. Now is equal to CI. Invalid. Just a second. This is not coming properly. Splunk SPL for fields is equal to. Status 404. It was correct actually. So it was correct. Okay, let me try here. Status location is equal to, oh, location source. Do we have a location or location source? Sorry, my bad. The field name is location source. That's correct. So here I copy. Hmm. So this is the only location. You see a 1451 out of 8,000 is having this many earthquake has happened in the CI region, CI state. Now, if you see the number, if you want to visualize something, you can do that. But first thing I want count. Count. Why is not saying? Just now I stored this. What is status? Stats count. Hmm. So here this is a 1451. Now I want to visualize it with here, and I want to this one. Okay, so now I got this almost 3 queries. Now most important part of the Splunk learning is learning the SPL queries. So understand this part 1. You will understand the data which you are storing in the Splunk. First you have to understand the data. That is important. So you should know applications also, what your data is giving, and then what you want, and basically you will run the queries. Okay, you will run the queries. So now I got the queries here. Now I will do one thing. Blindly I'll go with it. I will create a reports. How do we create a reports? Click here. Right side, you look at this. Once your work is done here, okay, once work is done, save as reports. Now what is the reports? This one I am creating. Maximum earthquake or something like that. Now save it. There's so many features: permission, schedule, acceleration, and embed, view. So this is the report which is created. Okay, now see here, this is report created. This number is showing you 6.1, whatever it is. Now let me count it, total earthquake. So go to this, search and reportings. Search here, and all time, save as, report, XYZ, one more report I created like this. Now what you want, this is the report. Now the question is, once you are created the reports, you will see and you will share the reports. So where to go and check that? So click on this and click on this. And do you see there's so many options are there here. One of the option is reports. So I will go and check my reports. And these reports are here. See, I created two reports after requirements. So this is the one. And if you want to share these reports with someone else, click on it. Okay. And you can schedule the sharing also, by the way. Okay. You can schedule the sharing also. So here you see export report option is there, and here share and reload, print. So share, and you can share this report, this link to anyone in the whole world, and he will have that reports. Okay. So this is what reporting is. So ultimate thing is you have to share this report. Now next thing is, now we don't want reports, but I want dashboard. So what do we do in this case? So here there is one option called dashboard. So once you're done with your task, first let's create a dashboard. Let's create a dashboard. Okay, skip, create a dashboard. This is my Devops school dashboard I created. You want to set all these options, you can set it up. I created a dashboard. Now I want to have these reports to be displayed on the dashboard. Very simple SQL word there, but in real time it will become a page long things. Hey, just give me 2 seconds. There's one important. Yeah. So now this is the dashboard I created. This dashboard has nothing actually. So in the dashboard, you can have a panels. This is the panel. Okay. So how can we have a panel? Let me show you. Go to the search, run this all commands. This is the results all time. Now this is a statistics, visualization, single value. Can have this one also. Okay, so maybe you like this one. Okay, so here save as panel. You see second option, dashboard panel. Now you'll be asked, do you want to new or existing? Existing DevOps code. You have another one also which is inbuilt. Save as, and now you can view the dashboard. So like this, you can add more dashboard options, more panel to the dashboard, and this dashboard you can display. So let me quickly add others also. to my dashboard. Okay, so now you see I added 3 panels to my dashboard and refresh this. And here you got this. You should have given the right uh, title and all also to the panel. So you can give it. Those are the things. You can edit this dashboard. You can little bit play with it here, there, and all stuff like that. So you can do that here. You can give that title something.
So, Raj, we can dynamically edit the dashboard, right?
Yes, you can change the logic also. So I save many features are there. I'm just making you comfortable actually because it's like a 4 to 5 days of course altogether. Source, see here. This dashboard, if you want to share with anyone else also, you can share this one anyone else.
Is this something look like the table view software, right? We create dynamic reports and send with the clients. They can
Yeah,
visualize it also. We can dynamically change also.
yes. Not accessible right now. Okay, so this is the UI options. This is the source code. You can add a more panel, add a more input. See here, save as and stuff like that. So many features are there. Now let's say you want to set a alerts. So we did discuss about reports, then dashboard, then alerts. What is alerts? So you can set alerts. Now here, let's go and search total count. So my total count is all time 1459. So save as alerts. So you want to set alerts if the total count is more than 1400, it should drop you an email or chat or whatever it is. So Rajesh alert. Now you can schedule also, real time also, run every week, whatever it is. Trigger. So what is this? Number of results or number of hosts, number of sources, custom, whatever it is. Number of results if more than let's say 1000 once or for each results. Action. So many things you can do that, but right now only send an email to Rajesh at the rate of scmgalaxy.com. Some default things I decided to continue. Save it. Okay. So they are giving you the warning after the trial period, this will not run. View alerts. And now you see here created. Go and check in the alerts. This alert is there and it is enabled also and it will run. So this is the way you can do that. alerts also. So yes, many features are there. Some of the other features, if you want to check it out here, look at this. You want to add a more data, click on add a more data one by one. Same options will come, which we tried last time. If you want the good speed of Splunk, 4 GB is not sufficient. Should go for 8 GB or 16 GB. So yes, upload, monitor, forward. Now you know one thing, I want to do monitoring now. Upload is done. I want to do monitoring. But monitoring of what? So I'm in a Linux. So I have a system data on var lib logs. What is this? Var log lib or something? Var log. Hmm. So Linux store all the system data at this location. See, so many files are there, right? So can I read this monitor, live monitoring? Can I set this? So let's set it up. Now guys, if you look at this monitoring, there's so many options are there. Okay, so many. Install the few more app, you will get more. So if you install more app, you'll get more options. HTTP based event collector, TCP based logs, logs through scripting, or monitoring some files and folders. So can I monitor the files and folders? Now what files and folder? You can browse it. These are the things. So go for the var. Where is it? Var. What was the path? I forgot again. Var log. Select. Now I want to monitor this one live. So input setting. You want to keep it in the default, you can keep it this time. And all this, you should read it carefully. Review. Done. Now start search. Now, same thing. Search is the most important topic. See here. Source is this one. How many total you got it entry? 6,312 entries. That means that many logs is there. Can I have my own log? So inside this, this is the log. This is the time pattern. So vi raju.csv. Rajesh 1, just for showing you that monitoring is happening or not. 3. Okay, timing is 56 57. Okay, so Rajesh 1, Rajesh 2, Rajesh 3. I saved it. Let me check, do you have a raju.csv or not? Source type, source is equal to raju.csv. So far has not come. Let's remove this. So far has not come. Let's search Rajesh. It has come actually. It has come in the database. You see here, but it's not showing actually. Just source. Do you have a Raju? Or not come. Just wait for it. Touch Raju dot. I refreshed it. Source. It's not come. Why? Not sure. Okay, so I'll just copy this file. Message, there's a var log message. I will copy cp-rf. I'll make it message one. Message to message. Now let's check it out. Just a second. Let me check my monitoring setting. It has come the existing data, but what is happening, I'll tell you. They are not detecting as a new data. That is a problem because it has to be. Sorry. Yeah. Files and directories. So number of files. Everything is correct. Everything is correct. It should come. Okay, I think it has come because last time it was 20. Now it's 29. So let's check it out. Index. Source var log. No. Let me search Rajesh. No. Okay, so not detecting the data, but let's find out some existing data. I'll just check later. Let's see, this is the file got detected. I saw that. And I want to find it out something, which is like, this is the UUID. So can I find it? See here. So this UUID you have in the many files you have: total, host 2, source 2, and now you want to see which are the file. These are the locations. Now let's say you want to do research here. So this content you have in this file. Now you want to find it out something, let's say this file where you have a polymoth. So you can add two searches. Here I added a searches. So this line, you are looking for this line. Now you can do little bit of reading. Here you have a format, number of pages, list, raw. This is the raw data. So you can study the data here and you can get going also. Okay, so many functionalities are there. I'm surprised why this is not coming. I'm curious because last time it came. Maybe the timing was wrong. Just a second, hold on. MB, I'll just Raju, CVI, Raju. Maybe I'm guessing the timing format is wrong. Let me give the new format. Okay, so this is the one data I'm manually putting it. What is happening? Three, Rajesh, 4. I will save it this one. Again modify. 5, 6, 7. Let's change the timing. 7. Okay, Raju. So let's check it out now. Now it has come. You see that? Now it has come. So I think last time the problem was timestamp was not understand. So now let's see. Raju, where is that? Why it's not showing all of it? Top value, rare value. I want to see all values. Why? Where it is? Okay, no problem. Source, no problem. It's not coming top 10 showing. Source is equal to Raju. First, let's search Rajesh. No, strange. I see the number of has gone up, but why? I'm just checking out. Okay, so not coming. My created file is not coming, but I see that one has increased. But which one has increased? Difficult to check this. Source. Okay. Okay, so usually should come, but not coming. Maybe I need to check that one more time later. So this is the one thing. You monitor something else? go to the setting, data inputs. Here you can monitor many things more. Let's say HTTP event collector, add new. Now you can keep monitoring the data, some HTTP event collector, name Devops school, and source override. Next, source type is to store in the main. Okay, review, submit. Now one more thing, you can set it up, data input, TCP also, port script also you can add it. Want to add a some script, let's say I want to create some script via let's run the script vi ping.sh ping devops school.com. Now chmod 755 ping.sh. Now if I run the ping, it's running, correct? So I want to monitor this script. So script path, you have to copy to bin scripts. Okay, so cp to Splunk bin scripts. I copied and refresh it. Here script ping.sh command, this one, interval in second, let's say 5 seconds, and next, review everything as it is. It's uncategorized, review. Submit. Now start searching. I think 20 seconds or some seconds I set. At that time it will run. Nothing has come so far. So let me run this script. Wait for a few seconds. It will collect that information, output of it, and store it. It should come by now. Okay, so it is an interval every 5 seconds. So see that it's there. Let's do one thing. Let's store it in the some other index because more setting. I want to store in my index. So let's create an index manually. It's very difficult to find out why this is not running. Rajesh, save it. Now I go data inputs here, done, more, Rajesh, save. Now I'll come to know actually is it coming or not, some data is coming or not. So this is Rajesh, and here event count, number of event count. So here it's a 0. So wait for a few seconds. Now search. Till it's not come. Yes, Splunk shell script output to data input. Let me just refresh that. Still is not there. So everything is done correctly. Strange. Okay, so I'll check this option later. But this is the way something it can be done. Okay, guys. So any questions now? Here, any questions?
No, Rajesh.
Okay. So basically, yes, this is the way you can do this stuff. And main thing is like SPL. How can you start practicing it? Now this is important. So you have tutorial Splunk. These commands, whatever SPL you want to practice it. Here labs. So best way what you can do, and commands. So all the commands about the SPL, if you want to learn, first thing lab, okay, first thing lab is very important. So here you just follow this lab. There's a sample data and there's a lab and there's assignment also. So this lab is very important. For each and every scenario, step by step information has been given, like how to install enterprise, ingesting data, searching data, how to use field, basic Splunking techniques. All this command by command, step by step you have given. Now sample data, you can find it all here. This is the place you can find the sample data. And now commands. So here you can get all the commands, which I have it. Many of these are documented, but many are they are missing actually. So for those which is missing, you can get it on the Splunk website. Now, what about the recording? So basically, I have a 5 days of recording for this. 5 days. Now, where do you get it? So come to this and in the Splunk area, hmm, it's not available actually. So yeah, this is the Essential 2020, 2019. This is a little old, but which I was talking about the 5 days of recording is not available. So I will it's uploaded actually, it's there in my things. Just I need to link it. So just after this call, I will link it, this one, and you will find it, all these recordings at this place. Okay. So these are the older recordings, but 5 days is not there. So I will link it and you will get it in some time. Okay. So go through this resources which will help you and get going. Any other questions, guys?
Nothing, Rajesh.
So I'll see you tomorrow then. We have Terraform tomorrow, and then we'll get going. Okay. Bye everyone.
Okay. Yeah. Bye.
Yeah, fine. Thank you.